Hello, we're here outside the Elephant and Castle office of Gordon & Co, an established estate agent with offices throughout central London and whose origins date back to 1948. We're here on Walworth Road to get a closer insight into the area and what it has to offer. It's been said many times that Elephant and Castle is an up-and-coming area, but what does this really mean to the local people and to outside investors? The Elephant and Castle office opened here in 2010 after Gordon & Co were chosen to manage the Strata Tower development. They were the only estate agents in the area. Since then, their personnel has doubled in order to meet the demand of the growing property market in the borough of Suffolk. Being in Zone 1, Elephant and Castle is just moments away from the glitz and glamour of central London, making it a perfect location for professionals, families and couples alike working in the UK's busiest city. With direct tube links into London Bridge, Bank, King's Cross St Pancras, Oxford Circus and many more key areas of London, the transport links are perfect wherever your destination. Suffolk Council is wholly committed to the renovation of the area to ensure that Elephant and Castle continues to go from strength to strength, making it an all the more desirable place to reside in central London.
Well, Gordon & Co is an ambitious central London estate agency that does sales, lettings and property management and block management. We're in 6 key locations across the capital with more office numbers to come, a couple of new areas which we'll touch later. We have currently have 60 plus young professional people working with us. Well, the Elephant and Castle area has changed enormously since we opened an office in 2010. Many of the developers, the big developers, have looked at all the different parcels of land that's in and around the area, and huge and interesting projects have been put together by Suffolk Council and the developers. And although the change isn't there yet, because as you can hear going on around us, there's a lot of building work going on, over the next few years this is going to make an enormous change, an enormous feel to a buzzing residential area where it's not been that in the past. The key developments in the area that have changed that you can see at the moment are the key ones are one, the Elephant, which is a residential block behind us, almost all sold out now, 300 plus units. We've got the shopping centre that is very shortly to come down once all the tenants have finished their leases. Delancey, the owners, are taking the shopping centre down and replacing it with hopefully a bold project for both retail, commercial on the ground floor with residential above, which will be a very exciting change to the area. The other huge great projects that are going on are generally from Lend-Lease, are Elephant Park, which is 2,500 plus new homes coming to the area and the biggest park that's come into central London in 70 years. Well, the atmosphere in Elephant Castle is changing because of all the exciting projects that are going on in the area, but the big change is still to come. The projects that are going on over the next 10 years, maybe more, the changes to this area is going to be enormous. If you do buy into this area, you're buying into a regeneration area and project where not only the government pumping a lot of money into it, developers pumping a lot of money into it, and a lot of owner-occupiers. So there's an enormous investment opportunity. The clientele here are really all sorts. You can't just say it is accountants or bankers because we're not right next to the city. Or by the same definition, you wouldn't say it's all media and retail types because we're right next to the West End. It gets all sorts because of its great location. It is halfway between the financial centre and halfway between the retail centres, but I guess the majority of the people coming to the area now and over the next few years will be young professional people. Well, the next steps of Gordon & Co are the big one happening later on next month. I myself are going to Asia to open offices in Hong Kong, Singapore and Kuala Lumpur to service our Asian clientele, and back here we will be trying to expand our key locations. We're opening up in Fulham and Surrey Quays, and we're talking to people about looking at some other office locations as we speak. Lots of opportunities have been thrown our way because of that.